I'm going to talk to you about my journaling experience because I have done it for one whole year, 365 days. I've made diary entries and have ticked something off every single day, not missing out on a day. I started on January the 1st, so it has been 1 year, a bit over 1 year that I've been making diary entries. So I'm going to be talking about what's happened and how I've progressed and what if journaling actually worked for me and the benefits that I've experienced. So first things first, it keeps me accountable. So in the past, I found all these ways to justify it, all these ways to overthink and procrastinate on certain tasks and just not taking action straight away. And having that journal there just kept me accountable, and I can see what I need to get done, delegate tasks, prioritize certain tasks throughout the day, and just refocus my mind on the task at hand. And just having something physical that you can write down all your ideas, write down whatever's in your head. If you're having a lot of racing thoughts, just your mind can be cluttered with so many things going on at once because life can be very chaotic. And just getting it down onto a physical page where you can see what you got to get done, draw a big fat box and get to it, Start off small. I started off with something basic stuff, just working out once per day, you know what I mean? Like simple stuff that you can easily do, for me at least. And just getting the hang of it, building that habit. Because there's going to be some things that you don't want to do, but you just have to get it done. In this society, you got some stuff to do that you need to get done, and the journaling just helps with that. It helps with staying on track, and by ticking it off, I can physically see that I'm being productive. So that's kind of what's helped me. So my productivity has increased and my ability to take action straight away has increased. When in the past I would try and justify putting it off for a day. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. And, later becomes like a week, and a week becomes fucking months, and then you just don't even do it. Another thing that I like is writing down the ideas in the journal, because your brain, you just forget, especially like when you're just before you get in bed and you think of a great idea. Writing it all down is great. It's going to be there for when you forget and you want to remember something again. You look through it. Oh, cool. You can remember. So I've been more productive, and it's helped a lot with my procrastination and overthinking. So I believe it's a great tool to utilize to actually help improve your life, organize your life, and help you achieve your goals. Because you can really outline and write down, like your goal and the system and the steps that you need to take to get you to that goal. And if the task is very meaty, it's very hard to start. It's your procrastination's kicking in. You're just like, this is too hard. This is too much. I can't start on it. You can write down the steps, break it down into smaller and smaller steps until you can actually tackle it. And it's helped me a lot to just like tackle things straight away as I set them and then tick it off, And I aimed to tick at least one thing off per day. And even if it was something simple, like it was just about cutting myself some slack and not being so hard on myself. As long as I did something per day, that's like progress. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. If I don't get everything done that day, you don't want to beat yourself up and be discouraged. As long as I did something that day, so it encourages you to, just get something done so you can relax. Like, you're like, okay, I've done something, but it's like better than nothing. It's better than what you'd used to do, which was like literally nothing. At least you did something, so it builds like a positive, it builds that positive habit, trains your mind, that muscle, just to take action straight away. So I think it's very productive, and you keep it up, it becomes part of your identity, and that you're slowly being a bit more productive, and it just helps also prioritize what you need to do, like what you need to do urgently versus something that you don't have to do straight away. Yeah, just great tool to use, great tool to utilize. It has so many different ways to help you and improve the quality of your life. Um, yeah, it's great. Yeah, yeah. It's been good. Um, it's definitely been an addition to my life. It's definitely had a positive impact in my life. I don't see how it can have a negative one. It's kind of like a no-brainer. It's a great tool. You can utilize it in all sorts of ways in different aspects in your life. Um, just yeah, keeping on track. But yeah, like and comment and subscribe for more videos like this. We're almost at 400 subscribers, so subscribe, join the community, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Checklist, checklist, checklist. I want you to write something in that journal every single day. I don't care how simple the task is. I want you to get on to building those positive habits. And the beautiful part is just writing something in that journal every single day is a positive habit in of itself. And now I speak from my own experiences on this channel. Every single video I've ever posted on this channel, I speak from my experiences, from the strategies and the methods that I use to actually improve my life, to improve the quality of my life. And I always mention journaling as a really good tool that you can utilize to benefit all sorts of areas in your life. One thing is to improve on certain problems you have, some trials and tribulations, some barriers that you need to overcome, some addictions that you need to face head on and beat, eradicate from your life. And that's why I always mention journaling, because just simply writing something in that journal and drawing a big fat box and just ticking it off, you'll be surprised about how fun you can get into that mojo, get into that routine. And next thing you know, you're ticking things off every single day, you're keeping up with the consistency. And now you're using that journaling tool to physically see what you got to get done. You're refocusing your mind and you're organizing yourself. Just having a baseline foundation of routine is great. If you haven't had that, like how I used to never have much consistency, like a nice baseline routine, everyone needs it. Just a simple baseline routine that you do every single day. And at least for me, what worked for me was journaling. It could work for you, because when I was younger, we'd do the routine stuff, but we're not entirely conscious of it. And then when you switch back, I've done journaling for a whole year now, and I've used it every single day and ticked something off every single day for 365 days plus ongoing. And it makes you more productive and efficient with your time, because if you're like me and you procrastinate simple things, you're just justifying putting it off every day, it makes sure that you're staying on it. It holds you accountable, because if you're got a box unchecked, you're gonna notice it and it's gonna irk you. And then if you lie and you tick it off, even though you didn't do it, you're gonna feel a little bit bad. You don't want to cheat yourself. So if you can relate to some of these struggles, it might be able to help you out. You might be able to get some tips and utilize this tool effectively in your life. So get journaling, like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. Welcome aboard, join the community. We're almost at 400 subscribers. Just in this small amount of time, we've been growing. So thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. How to use journaling to beat procrastination and overthinking. I want you to write something in that journal every single day and tick something off. That journal is going to hold you accountable. It's a physical piece of material that you can write something on. It will help you clear your mind, refocus your mind on the task at hand. And if the task is too difficult when you're procrastinating and you're justifying putting it off, believe me, I've been there. I've put up and justified not doing the dumbest chores, the dumbest tasks you can imagine. So I know exactly what you feel. So what you use the journal for is you break down the task, so you're able to make a start on it. So you're able to actually tackle it. Break down into steps that task until you're able to make a start and draw a box and get those ticks going. Because if you tick something off every single day, you're training your brain to take action and to complete the task then and there. You're training your mind, that muscle memory, to complete tasks every single day, number one, and number two, to actually take action. When you actually write a task down, you want to do something, you're training your brain to actually get it done then and there, and you're not putting it off to next day, next day, next day. So that's how you can use journaling as a tool to actually help you beat procrastination and overthinking. Because when I was younger, I'd procrastinate and overthink the dumbest things. And now I'm like over a year, 136 days plus of journaling every single day and completing something every single day consistently. So now it's a lot easier to tackle on tasks. And as you build up that muscle and get that momentum, which is extremely important, the momentum part, and journaling is just going to keep you in that rhythm and hold you accountable, because you can physically see, your progress. Once you get that consistency, you can tackle and complete bigger and bigger tasks. So that's what journaling is all about. And that's why I talk about journaling on the channel hundreds of times, because it's such a great tool to utilize, and it helps you with so many problems in your life, improving the quality of your life and tackling addictions, which I also mention on the channel. So get to it. I believe in you. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. We're almost at 400 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. How to use journaling to beat overthinking. So now, what is overthinking? When you overthink something and you justify just putting it off and not doing it, and because it's just, the task is a lot bigger in your mind than what it actually is in reality. So you just don't do it. And that's why I always talk about journaling on the channel. Because when I suffered from overthinking, I was scared to fail and thinking of all the ways that I can mess up. You might be able to relate. And it could be about anything. You could be calling something up, doing something, whatever it may be. And what journaling is so good, as you can write down the task, where you can break it into smaller steps to the point where you can tackle it, when you can do the task. And whatever it may be, it doesn't even matter how small or big the task is. If you write something in that journal every single day and tick something off, you're building that habit. You're training your mind to complete tasks like that and not overthink and not procrastinate these things. And that's why it's such a great tool. Because when you write something in that journal every single day, you're building that consistency. And for me, I've been doing this for 365 days plus ongoing, where I've never missed a day, where I've written something in that journal, drawn a box and ticked something off, something that I needed to do that day. And it helps you stay on task, refocuses your mind, and because you're writing something down physically, you physically can see your progress. It holds you accountable. Because you can cheat, you can just tick things off that you haven't done before, but you're only cheating yourself and you're going to feel a little bit bad. So you're going to write something every single day, build up that consistency, train your mind, because it's an ongoing battle every single day against your mind, and you need to develop it and get stronger and stronger and get more momentum. And that momentum is going to allow you to take on bigger and bigger tasks. You're going to be able to take action just like that. Because for me, at least for me, I'll justify all the ways just to put it off, just to do it the next day or the next day or the next day. And you know how it gets. You know how it gets. As a man, you need to be able to take action and have courage. Otherwise, it's going to be very bad. As a man, you need to take action. You need to get things done. Otherwise, it's going to be hell. And when I look back when I was younger and I was doing all this stuff, overthinking, not taking action, it was hell. You're going to feel like shit. If you can relate to what I'm talking about, know that you can change and you can improve your situation. What you think about is what you get in your reality. And so when you have that journal, you can write these things down, organize your day and refocus your mind. I hope these tips help. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. We're almost at 400 subscribers. Join the community for more. I make hundreds of these videos on how to actually improve your quality of your life and certain trials and tribulations and overcoming certain obstacles and addictions. So subscribe and like for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. How to use journaling to beat procrastination and overthinking and improve different areas of your life. Firstly, when you write something in that journal every single day and you're ticking it off, you're training your mind to complete tasks as you set them. And that's very important, because at least for me, when I was younger and I was a really bad procrastinator and overthought everything, thinking of all the ways I can fail. I'll justify and put things off again and again and again. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. I had that stuff cranked up to the max, and it was very hard to just decide to do something and then do it. You know, you just doubt, you did, whether it's you doubt yourself. I need to be more prepared. Let me know if you guys can relate. Like, you justify putting things off because you're lazy or whatever, you just can't be bothered, or it's because you're afraid to fail. And that's like a big one. So like, you feel like, oh, I need more time to like overthink it, you know what I mean, instead of just taking action. So now that I've used journaling, it's worked a lot more, and I'm more aware and conscious of it. And so when you write something in the journal and tick it off, all the tasks that you need to do day to day, you're training your mind to actually complete that task, and you can see physically your progress. It holds you accountable, and you don't want to cheat yourself and just like tick things off that you actually haven't done. You're going to feel a little bit bad, and you're just going to cheat your own progress. It's only if negatively affecting you at the end of the day. So you need to actually develop this skill and just get that muscle going, of that habitual routinial muscle of just completing a task as you said it. So that's how you can use journaling as a tool to help you with your procrastination and your overthinking. You can refocus your mind, you can organize your day, and if a task is too hard, you can break it into little steps until you can actually get it done and get started and take action. Other areas where journaling can improve is if you have a lot of racing thoughts, your mind's very cluttered. If you just dump it all onto the page, you just get writing and just let it all flow out, just get all the ideas out. You can write your ideas down, or you just want to get those thoughts out of your head. You're thinking of all this stuff, list it all out, write it all out. Now you can see from a different perspective, and you can see things clearly, exactly what you need to do, what you need to prioritize, what needs to get done first. So I've been using journaling for over a year now, and it's helped me greatly. And it's been a great help in improving the quality of my life and dealing with certain addictions and that sort of thing. So if that's some of these tips helped you and you can relate to my experiences, because I talk from my experiences and I only talk about the things that I personally do and what works for me, the methods and the strategies that have helped my life. Maybe you can relate to me and from my experiences, and you can get some insight yourself. And I think it's good because, and this is what I post on the channel, hundreds of videos just like this, and you can learn from my experience, so you don't have to be taking a lot of time to figure stuff out on your own. You can get some ideas, you can get some insights on what's worked for someone else. So if you liked the video, like it, subscribe for more videos like this. We're almost at 400 subscribers. Join the community, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right, so here's how to elicit change. And what I mean by that is how to actually make a change and stick with it. How to actually make that change where it's permanent, it becomes your life, it becomes your habit, and it's like you can change drastically. So like beating any addiction, any bad habit, use these 3 steps that I'm about to tell you, and you can transform your life. You can really turn your life around. You'd be surprised about how much you can do in such little time. You'd be surprised how much you can change in such little time. Your mind is a very powerful thing. It's really just about your mindset, what you think about, and your perspective on things. You can really change. So first step is the goal. Let's just say I'm addicted to smoking. My goal is to quit smoking. Step two, the system. The system that actually gets you to that goal. What steps are needed to actually achieve this goal? So for example, with the steps, it could be reducing the amount of cigarettes that you smoke over time. It could be the nicotine patches or the gum and trying to cut down. It could just be throwing out the ciggies completely and just going cold turkey, or however you need to do it. At least that's what I did. Like I was only trying it out for a month just to see what the fuss was about. Like, my whole life people were smoking, so I decided to take it upon myself to do a little bit of a scientific experiment. So I smoked for like a month, and then around a month is when I actually got like that addiction, like that craving, which was just it's just like a borderline anxiety. You know what I mean? Then you gotta have a ciggy, and then the anxiety goes away, and then rinse and repeat. You got yourself a drug addiction. And then to quit, I just as soon as I noticed the cravings and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I see now. I can see how this is addictive. And then I just threw this. I just stopped smoking. I didn't even have to throw the cigarettes out. I'm not sure how it is for someone who's smoked for decades. It'd probably be a little bit harder. Not sure. I'm assuming it's going to be harder. But at least for me, I just stopped. But it was very easy for me because I'll get into step 3 very soon. It kind of leads up to it. Step 3, and like at least for me with smoking, it wasn't part of my identity. It wasn't, you know what I mean? Like I just did it just to try it out. I wasn't really that invested in the game. So with step 3 is the identity. You got to change your identity. If you're a cigarette smoker, that's like part of your identity, and because you've done it for days, for weeks, for months, over time, it's solidified that bad habit, and it's part of your identity. So for example, if you're out and about and someone offers you a cigarette and you're trying to quit, you probably say, oh no thank you, I'm trying to quit, right? Instead, you got to change your identity. You got to just eliminate it from you as a person, right? It's not part of you anymore. If someone offers you a cigarette, you got to respond with, oh no, I don't smoke, right? It's a small difference, but it's crucial. It's crucial, because that distinction is massive, because it's not part of you anymore. And if you incorporate these 3 steps, then you can elicit change, and you can change for good. Anything if you just follow those 3 steps. Because we always focus on the goal, we always hyperfixate on the goal and just ignore everything else, and we just expect everything to fall into place, the stars will align, and we'll somehow achieve it, And then another step, we do think about the system, the steps that we need to actually get to that goal. But that 3rd step, man, the identity change, that's something that you never think about. And I did learn about this in Atomic Habits by James Clear. So you could read that book as well. It's quite good, really good at building and learning about habits and all that good stuff. So if this helped, if you could relate to this sort of thing, hit the like, subscribe for more videos like this, join the community. We're almost at 400 subscribers. So subscribe right now for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.